you. We are getting some breaking news in a wild police chase across multiple cities, ending with a crash in Hartford. Fox 61's Zania Maldonado was on the scene. So, Zania, what are police telling you about this?
Well, Brent, right now we're at the corner of Albany Avenue and Sigourney Street. Now, just up the block, Burton Street is where this car chase ended. Now, police tell us a car was stolen out of Bloomfield. Shots were then fired in East Hartford, and a pursuit into Hartford began. That pursuit ending right here, once again, at the corner of Albany Avenue and Burton Street. Now, we saw a white Jeep had crashed into the gate of a church right there at that corner. The church is called God and Saints. Now, police say they have 2 suspects in custody, and a search for a 3rd suspect is underway. Now, I saw multiple officers up and down this area running, in fact, in front of that church as they look for this 2nd suspect. Now, no word yet from police on any injuries. We are awaiting some updates still, but as you can see, a very active investigation. Once again, a car chase that started off in Bloomfield, shots fired in East Hartford, and it ended right here in Hartford at the corner of Albany Avenue and Burton Street. Police still searching for that 3rd suspect tonight. We're going to stay in contact with Hartford police as they give us updates and bring them to you. But for now, we're live in Hartford. Zania Maldonado, Fox 61 News.